Yes, please come in. Yes, please come in. Please be seated.
Thank you, sir.
Give me a brief introduction.
So my name is Rakesh Panda. I am from Baripada, Mayurganj. I was working with Integrated Research Marketing Solutions Private Limited in Bangalore as lead analyst in telecom and data center domain. Prior to that, I was with Leadcap Venture. There I was an associate consultant and left the job as consultant as a profile that into telecom services and sector. I have done my masters in telecom management. Prior to that, I have done my BTech in telecom, electronics and telecommunication.
Tell me something about your hobbies.
So my hobbies is analyze the cricketing aspects of cricket mostly.
Okay, so cricket analysis.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell me something about what is meant by night watchman.
So night watchman is a batsman which came at the last of that day. Suppose day 1 there are 5 wickets fall and there are only 4 to 5 overs are left, and the next batsman is a proper batsman or a good batsman, but before that a wicket fall, then the team send a batsman from the bowler group. He just come to spend the 4-5 hours. The next day if his wicket fall, then the proper batsman will come and start playing from the fresh day.
Okay, but do you think that is a correct strategy? If a seasoned batsman cannot handle the bowling, how do you expect a less batsman with less expertise to handle it?
So it's based on the situation. If the ball is turning at the last day, the fresh day, there will be dew or there will be some kind of, not dews, there will be some kind of freshness in the wicket. So the batsman will press the first bowler, not the spin bowler or which is turning. So in order to keep his wicket for a longer period of time, in the next day, it is better to set a night watchman. But if the batsman is not gets out, the night batsman gets out, then sometimes the next batsman has to come. So it is both from positive and negative aspect. So it depends upon the captain and the player who has to come to the field his decision.
So can we say that this night watchman is basically a scapegoat?
Yes, sir, we can say so. But sometimes we have seen this night watchman also scored very good runs. Like Justin Gillespie almost scored 80 runs in as a night watchman. Sometimes when Ashwin was promoted as a night watchman, we can see how he was batting, his batting ability also. So though most of the time night watchmen are sent as a scapegoat, but sometimes they are able to showcase their talent also.
Okay. What were your options for this exam?
So my option was geography and public administration.
But you are basically an engineer, right?
Yes, sir, I have done my engineering and masters in telecom management.
So why didn't you take your engineering subject? Why this choice of public administration and geography?
Sir, from basic research and from inputs from my previous seniors, I found out that geography and the humanities papers are easy to score and write, and getting the material also easy. But in the case of engineering, it will be difficult to get the material, get a proper guidance, and also sometimes difficult questions comes which will be not easy to handle or write. And also I have left almost 6-7 years of my engineering, so it was not that easy to get back to the engineering field all the 4 years and accumulate the knowledge which I had during my engineering time and showcase it in the subject. So I preferred the humanities subject over the engineering subject.
Okay. So you have taken geography and public administration.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me on any 2 or 3 theories of migration?
Migration
in geography. Have you heard about Ravenstein?
No.
Okay. Right. You know what is a gorge?
Yeah, George. Yes.
So tell me the difference between a gorge and a canyon.
So George, it's a V-shaped valley, and it was eroded when the stream in the initial stage of the youth stage. But canyons are mostly once was completely eroded, if the river is eroded, and again it is erupted again, then whatever is eroded after that, that is called, I am missing that, rejuvenation. After rejuvenation, what is developed is called canyon, like Grand Canyon of US.
Okay. And can you tell me what is the structure, general structure of canyon?
So the general structure of canyon is like step structure. In the case of gorge, it is completely V-shaped.
So let's say we have a valley which resembles I-shape.
I-shaped valley, yeah.
Then what can we derive? What information about the river which has created the valley can we derive?
I-shaped valley.
I-shape valley.
It means it has eroded both its sides equally. It means the rocks which is present in both these sides have equal resistance capability. Sometimes what happens is that when this one rock which is easily eroded and the one rock is not properly eroded or very strong rock or solid rock, then the rock which is easily eroded, that the shape is like that is more eroded, so the shape changes. In the case of both are equally eroded.
Okay. And have you heard something called a river rapid?
River rapid? Yes, but I am missing the concept.
Okay. What do we mean by inversion of temperature? Generally when will we see this phenomenon, inversion of temperature?
Yes, sir. So with the increase in height, temperature should reduce. But there are some cases in which temperature increases. There are actually three cases. The first case is in a hill area during night time. When we go up, the temperature increases because due to the low pressure in the ground area, the air flows from up to down. So during that time, temperature inversion takes place. And second is
okay.
I am missing section. There are three types of temperature inversions are there.
Okay. What was your roll number for this exam?
319812.
319812. Okay. So, tell me something about, since you have taken public administration as your optional, tell me something about the meaning of postcard and who has termed the coin. Postcard. POSD-CORD.
Sir, not able to recall it.
Okay. Have you read the irrigation models? Or irrigation models, spread FW rigs?
Sir, paper one I was not too good in that paper, but so
okay.
If you ask me paper two, I might make up something.
Okay, okay. So you know the process of legislation,
yes,
right?
Yes.
How an ordinary bill becomes a law.
Yeah.
So tell me just the phases through which an ordinary bill passes.
So ordinary bill was first introduced by any member or the minister. Then it was discussed in the parliament and put into voting if it required. Once it is got the simple majority in the parliament, it was sent to the president for his assent. Once he has three options. If he gives his assent, then the bill became an act. If he didn't give his assent, he can send it to the parliament, and parliament again ratify it, or can direct, or without changes he can send it to president. Then the president is bound to give his assent. The third option is he can reserve the bill. Most of the cases in Indian history, every time the president has given his assent, but except the post 1990 Gyani Jail Singh didn't give his assent to the Indian Post Office bill. I'm not sure about it. Post Office bill.
Okay. And there are stages like the first reading, second
yes,
reading,
yes, sir.
third reading,
yes,
right?
Sir.
So which is the most important stage for an ordinary bill?
So I think first reading.
Okay. You know what is closure by compartment?
Closure by compartment.
A closure motion, which is
a closure motion. Yes.
There may be various types of closure motions. What do you mean by closure by compartment.
Sure, sir.
Okay, fine. So, you know what is Citizens Charter?
Citizens Trust, I have heard it about. Yeah.
Can you tell me something about it?
No, sir. I think I have to brush up my body.
Okay. Then you have worked in the IT sector, right?
No, not IT sector, sir. It's management consulting
Okay,
job.
management consulting. Okay. So tell me, what are the types of leaderships? Various types of leaderships. You can tell me from theoretical point of view what other theorists have said, or from your practical experience, okay, in the private sector or in service, you can tell me from your practical experience also.
Sir, I have seen people leading from the very front and making others who are the other executive under them feel free enough to take decisions, feel free enough to work the way they want to, and groom up in the system and become themselves a leader. Like one of my managers when I joined in Infinity Research, we are a team of 20, and he led us and he make us free from all the aspect of inside practice of research writing, research practice, and make us develop our own research way to groom ourselves as well as the reports of our division. So in this way he led us from a team of 20 to almost 350 people, and a team of 5 people in telecom to almost 45 people when I left the telecom industry in Infinity Research. So I think it was an example for me to lead from the very front and allow other people to groom in the system as well as develop inside the system.
Okay. Tell me something about the recent demonetization decision of the government.
Sir, the central government took this demonetization concept on 8th of November to curb the black money. When I say when black money is in, I say it means it is that is called money accumulated from the corruption, as well as money which are in circulation, but these are fake money. They are not the real money which are there, the notes which the RBI has issued. Now to curb them, the government of India has took this initiative, and it has banned the 500 rupees note and 1000 rupees note, and issued a new version of 500 rupees note and a 2000 rupees notes.
Okay. So, do you support the move? What is your opinion? And what problems the people have faced because of this move?
Yes, I support this move because definitely it is going to help help to reduce the black money or the money which are not in circulation come back to the circulation mode. Because once money will come back to circulation, it will enhance our economy also. Yes, people are facing problems, major issues like standing in queue for longer period of time. For wealthy people, it is not a very big deal, but for regular wages, people who are dependent on the regular wages, for them it is an issue because they have to stand in a long queue and they miss their that day job. So they are not able to make money from that day. So it is also difficult for them. The second issue is that our country doesn't have enough ATM or banking infrastructure available in every blocks or in every panchayat level. That's why people, that's why they have to take some measures to send like mobile vans or somebody as a e-cashier to the villages so that they can able to access this note change facility as early as possible. And they have to also print the notes and send it to the different branches in India so that people should not face much difficulty of standing in long queues and wasting their time.
Okay. Tell me something about recently the first titanium production facility was launched in India. In which state? You have an idea?
Sir, last 10-15 days I am not able to catch
it was in November. Okay, that is fine. Okay.
Titanium plant, can you give me a little bit clue? I think make it.
Yeah, it is the first titanium production facility in India. Okay.
I see cheap production.
It's basically there will be producing titanium, and mainly after that it will be used for defense purposes and other production.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So tell me something about your home district.
So I am from Mayurbhanj district. It was the largest district in Odisha from area point of view. It has Simlipal Reservoir, Simlipal Biosphere in Biosphere. Along with that, we have a few dams which are for irrigation purposes, like Chambira Dam, Kal Dam, and we have few cultural places like Kichik, like Ambika Temple. Also, we observe Makara Sankranti as a major festival in our district.
Okay. So tell me some of the famous personalities of Mayurbhanj, maybe literary figures, freedom fighters.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, SCB Medical College, Sri Ramchandra Bhanj Medical College, he was the ruler of Mayurbhanj, and in his name this SCB was established. Apart from that, we have
so this name Mayurbhanj, it has been taken from that
Bhanj dynasty.
dynasty.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Mayur was their logo kind of thing. So that was actually part of this Mayurbhanj concept. And it was integrated in 1949 January. The last Garja, you can say, integrated in this 543, which was part of integration of that was led by Patel, Sardar Patel.
Okay. You mentioned the term Garja. What is this Garja? What do you mean by the Garja states?
So Garja states are those independent ruler states in Odisha who were princely state. They were not part of, they were helping they were taking the help of the Britishers and also helping the Britishers to in the administration process. They are not part of the, initially they were not part of the Republic of India, they were later integrated to Republic part of India.
Did Mayurbhanj send any members to the Constituent Assembly? To have an idea? Separately, did it send any members to the Constituent Assembly? Odisha had sent members to the
Yes,
Constituent
sir.
Assembly
I'm
because
not sure, sir.
it was a British province, but as a princely state, did Mayurbhanj send any
No, sir.
representative to the
I'm not
Constituent
sure.
Assembly?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Also, we have Chhau dance, which is very much popular in India as a folk dance. That is also come from Mayurbhanj district.
Chhau is a folk dance or a tribal dance? Folk dance. Can you tell me the variations of the Chhau? Which are, one Chhau is popular in Mayurbhanj, one Chhau is popular in West Bengal. Okay, what is the difference between these two art forms?
I know, but I don't know whether I can express it properly, because in Mayurbhanj, that is mostly based on Shiva as the cult, and still mostly portray the Shiva cult. And their form of dance is different. And in the case of West Bengal, the Devi, that Devi cult was mostly promoted, and that is more like the dance structures are different.
Okay. Do they, which form uses masks?
The West Bengal.
West Bengal. Mayurbhanj Chhau mask is
No,
not.
mask is not. The dressings is there, most of the dressings.
Can you tell me about the tribal population in your district? Is there a high tribal population?
Yes, sir. Almost 65 and 70% are tribal populations. Not exactly know the figure, but I think 70%.
So what would be, do you know any tribal dance from Mayurbhanj which you can tell me?
Not sure.
Okay. So tell me, what is your opinion about the reservation policy? And give me reasons, whatever you support it or you oppose it, and give me proper reasons for it.
I support the reservation policy, sir, because it has given a lot of people, a lot of tribal people coming up to the mainstream and have a livelihood equal to the people which are higher caste or higher background. Because I have seen people coming in Mayurvanj, coming to the banking sector a lot and establish themselves as a bank PO or bank clerk and earn money almost equal to the Brahmins or other caste people who are higher. In my village also I have seen the same thing. But on the other side also I have seen people, it has marginalized the number of general caste people. But Supreme Court has given this 50% the maximum limit. So there is enough chance for them as well as the general people to compete with themselves and establish themselves, because they need a platform or an equality to come into the mainstream.
In which case Supreme Court gave that judgment of 50% ceiling?
Sir, in this during the Arjun Singh HRD minister period, this IIT-IM bill was passed, in which more than 50% was given to the reserve category.
They struck it down, that is fine. But the basis on which it was done was from a previous judgment. Can you tell me the name of the case? Like, you know Keshwananda Bharati case.
Yes,
Similarly, what was this case? Was it the Indira Ashami case, of which have you heard about? 50% ceiling, Supreme Court given which case?
Yes, I know, but I cannot actually figure out which one.
Okay. There is generally a perception that people who come from the reserved category or who take the help of reservation do not have proper merit. According to you, what is this? Is merit a construct of birth or it is a construct of some other thing?
Merit.
But you can define, if you can, what is merit actually?
So merit is actually a groom-up thing. The way people get their, starting from the nutrition to the schooling, to the education facility, to the health facility, and then the way they develop as a material or a skill for the productivity of the nation is called merit. According to me, is called a merit. And it is depends upon how these people has been grown up in the system as a whole. Most of the cases, these tribal people, they didn't get all these opportunities, health, education, nutrition facilities. So giving them as whenever a 22 years of both general caste people and ST people who doesn't have received equal opportunities in his whole 22 years of career, and even he compete with, they most of the time didn't able to compete properly and fairly with them. So giving them a reservation or a chance, this for you, come and make yourself comfortable in the system, and then groom up in the system so that you can later, when you will be able to earn the same equal amount of money or equal amount of resources from the system and benefit yourself. Then I think till education or till getting an employment, giving reservation is fair. After getting into the system or a job, giving reservation is not fair. This is my
Okay, that means you are saying that reservation in promotions
is promotion is not fair, because that time the people started earning almost equal amount of resources from their system, and then they should groom up themselves in the next 3 to 4 years to get promoted. That's why they should there should not be any reservation for them. Both the two people should get equal chances.
Okay. So that would be the end of the